Hey people, welcome back to the channel, guys. Come on in, guys. Let's talk. Let us do this, guys. Welcome back again to the channel. How are you guys doing? It is me, your girl, Fusty, and you're welcome back to the channel for Steak. Currently, we are giving updates for the Big Brother Naija, and as you can see today, Cassie was on the chopping block. Cassie was on the chopping board. So Cassie has finally left the Big Brother house, guys. Cassie has been evicted. So let's talk about all the whole things that went through uh, since the last time I spoke to you guys. So come on in, guys. You can see how you guys voted. How you voted for your fail. Guys, I'm really surprised with this chart. That's really surprised with this chart. Godessa was almost evicted. So is it that Big Brother is trying to save the shippers couple? I don't get. The other time it was Araga that was almost evicted, and they decided to save only one housemate. Guys, what do you think? What do you think? The last week, they just evicted only one housemate because Araga was on that chopping board. And Cassie had to. This week, the same thing. Godessa would have gone if Big Brother wanted to evict two people. But because of he wants to save the people that are giving him shippers content, he still left Godessa in the house. Wow. So let's talk. Let's see how it goes. Let's talk, guys. Please, as you come on in, do well to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell, give it a big thumbs up, guys. Let us increase the likes. Thumbs up means to like the video. Please give it a big thumbs up. Like the video, guys. Like the video, guys. So let's just start. Let's start without wasting much time. Guys, today's live stream, Ebuka came with his tension. This Ebuka he really knows how to do his job very well. He knows how to create the suspense. He knows how to create the vibes. He knows how to make everything interesting. And guys, Ebuka is really the perfect guy for this job. To be honest, he's really the perfect person for this job, because if it's another person, I wonder how the thing would have been. How he was just adding a lot of suspense into the show. It was quite admirable. I just thought to give Ebuka his flowers this evening. And so the live stream started with Ebuka congratulating Abby on how she won the head of house this week. And he was like, congratulations for your win as the head of house. He was just asking her how her situation was in the house, and he was asking who was her deputy. And I was like, wow. So Abby responded saying that she did not know, she was just saying something like she did not know about a deputy or something like that. She was just going through that. She was just going through that line. The Chuka was not asking her that. Why not Chisom Chuka? Remember that during Chisom Chuka's reign as head of house, Abby was the deputy during that period that Chisom Chuka was not carrying her along in how the house was being operated on. And, was telling anybody that was willing to listen on her. That was maybe why Ebuka was asking her that question. So Abby said no, that Chisom Chuka is just a friend. She just said one thing that it didn't sound convincing enough, but at least that happened, and Ebuka moved on to Barry. And I was happy. I was like, yes, please go and shake that table, because I've mentioned here that Barry and Godessa are doing this hide and seek, flirtatious moves and all that, without Araga knowing that Godessa is complicit in Araga's head. I think he believes that he's just doing the chasing and Godessa is trying everything she can to ward off. But Barry, Araga does not understand that Godessa is also complicit in, the flirtations between herself and Barry. So he's not really aware that that happened. So I was happy that Ebuka was willing to touch up on this, and I was like, okay, Ebuka, carry on, ask this question, shake this table, let us hear exactly what Araga will talk. So now Ebuka questioned Barry. He said, Barry, why did you pick Godessa to spend time with you in the loft this week? And I was like, yes, that is a good question. It created a buzz on Monday during the nomination show, when Barry, after picking, after being the winner of the Lucky Dip, picked by the HOH, Abby, to spend time in the head of house loft. Barry was, trying to his luck. And everybody was surprised when Barry mentioned Godessa to spend time with him in the loft. It was really a surprising moment, I won't lie. It was really, really surprising. And Godessa also created a ruckus, because she herself, she refused the offer. And that was what made Barry to go ahead and pick Blutopia. Guys, I hope you guys can remember that event happened. And now Barry, in answering Ebuka's question, Barry said he picked Godessa because he wanted to see where Godessa's head was. And Ebuka was like, wow, so have you noticed? He said yes, that he has found out that Godessa's head is with Araga. And I'm like, wow. I was like, wow. So Godessa's head is with Araga, and you are doing all these things with her. Okay. So I was not like, Ebuka, please shake this table more. Shake this table. We need more context to what Barry is saying. And Barry said he just wanted to confirm if Godessa's head is really with Araga, if she's with Araga, and he wanted to know. Ebuka then told him that it feels like Araga is the outsider from the conversations he has heard Barry and Godessa have. I was just laughing. I say, yes, even if Araga is, acting as if he came to the house to just be shipping and shipping alone, please, Ebuka, you know what to do. Just put it to him. Give him the clue that Barry is really stepping in your zone. And Araga, you have to be wise, because Godessa is not innocent in all this. Godessa really likes what Barry is doing. Godessa is really enjoying what Barry is doing, to be honest, guys. So I was happy the way Ebuka asked that question, and it was really a funny conversation. Barry said they are trying to get to know each other. He was not smiling sheepishly. I was like, okay. So Araga was just looking. I was like, has this boy clocked it that even if he's pretending as if he doesn't know what is happening in this house, Ebuka has given you an expo. So it's better for you to, do what you're supposed to do and let your head be in the game, because Godessa is moving funny. Godessa is really, really moving funny. And now, the other housemates, they were just confused. They were just smiling, looking confused, as in they were trying to understand what Ebuka was saying. In their head, maybe it wasn't clicking very, very well. Godessa was just there with a smirk on her face. I'm like, you, Ebuka will really expose you. So Ebuka left the conversation with Barry like that. Well, he thinks that it is more than just getting to know each other, that Barry, that we the viewers, we have been watching, we've been seeing how these people are moving, and we know that these people have been moving funny. Exactly, they are very funny. So now moving on, the most influential player of the week is Abby. So congratulations to her. She has another week of immunity as one of the benefits of being the most influential player of the week. And also a huge congratulations to Abby because she's the first female to win this title this season. The previous winners have been men, so Abby is the first female to win this title. And in addition with the immunity for next week evictions that Abby got, she also got the Bet Power Elite Award reward. And Big Brother told her to go and spin the wheel. After spinning the wheel, she won a smart watch. So a huge congratulations to Abby for that. Now, Big Brother then instructed Abby, the head of house, to reveal how she was able to use her veto power. Then Abby revealed that the housemates she had put up for eviction using her veto power from the save and replace were Yusuf, Araga, and Aiku. And guys, it was as if the scales fell off their eyes. They were shocked to their bone marrow. All week they've been carrying on as if maybe they have been free from evictions. They've been free, they're just living their life. Yusuf and Bells, they've been knocking steady this week. Araga and Godessa not left behind, they've been doing their stuff. As you know, Aiku is a gambit, so even if they nominate him, he's not going anywhere. But these people, they were shocked. And, it was as if they were just looking at Abby with this kind of eyes, with dagger eyes, if looks could kill. If looks could kill, Abby would have been in serious trouble, guys. So, moving on, the first housemate to be evicted from the show tonight was Cassie. Guys, Cassie, when he came into the house initially, he had a very slow start. He was trying to mix and mingle, to find his footing in the house. And he, became mostly the people's guy, like a people pleaser, trying to blend in and practically be friends with everybody in the house. So he was a jolly good fellow in the house. That's basically what I'm saying. And everybody, they were very emotional. They were hugging him. And before you knew it, Cassie also found his way with Nomi. And he and Nomi, they have this cat and rats, relationship or whatever. You guys already know how Nomi behaves. The girl, if like say she dey get scum for head. I even saw her diary section with Big Brother today, and this girl Nomi can never change. Guys, when Big Brother called Nomi to the diary room for her section, she took a lot of time before she could even come into the place. She was just taking her time. Okay, she got there, and after she got there, okay, Big Brother was now trying to ask her questions. She didn't even apologize. Can you guys hear me? Put down your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know, because I don't know how the network just went off, guys. If you can hear me, let me know. Hi, Gillian Mbuzi. Hi, Fatmata, Tommy. Please, if you can hear me, let me know. Let me know in the comment section, because the network just took me out. Well, I think I should just continue. Okay, let me just start from where I think maybe I lost some time. Big Brother instructed the head of house, Abby, to reveal how she used her veto power. And Abby revealed that the housemate she put up for eviction using her veto power of save and replace were Yusuf, Araga, and Aiku. And I said they were very, very surprised when they found out that they had been, put up for eviction. Remember that throughout the week, they have been carrying on as if they are there, they are already saved because of the head of house game on Monday. So they already had the notion that they were saved. Now, being called on by Ebuka, to stand up that they are also up for eviction, they were surprised and they were just looking at Abby with this kind of look as if if looks could kill, it would have really, really happened to Abby tonight. And I'm sure that as they have survived tonight's evictions, they are going to be out for Abby. Abby should just watch her back. But congratulations, at least for this week, she's safe because of the immunity of the most influential housemate, which she won. Now, let's continue with the first housemate that was evicted. The first housemate that was evicted was Cassie. And Cassie, when he got into the show, he was finding it very difficult to blend in. And, he decided to be a people's person, was always trying to be friends and cordial with everybody in the house, except for a little few fights here and there. But apart from that, Cassie is a jolly good fellow. And his goodbye was very, very emotional. Almost all the housemates were hugging him. Saltes had tears in his eyes. Nomi was already hugging him. Nomi was emotional. She even cried. Yeah, I saw her crying. And I'm like, wow. Nomi got close to Cassie because, guys, in that house, Cassie was the only housemate that was willing to kind of tolerate Nomi's excesses. And I was talking about how Nomi is very stubborn and she's the pain in Big Brother's ass this season. Because our diary section today with Big Brother, Big Brother had called her. She took her sweet time before she even got into the diary room, and she did not apologize. The questions Big Brother was asking her, she was just answering nonchalantly. And I'm like, hey, Big Brother, you don't finally bring person way big past you. And I'm not sorry for Big Brother because, guys, remember that we've already had this notion that most of these housemates are selected through connections. And that is why if you hear them speak sometime, they know their self outside the house. So it is very few slots that go on merit purposes. So these housemates, I know this person outside, I know this connection outside, I know this connection outside, and that is how they got into Big Brother's house. That is what we are hearing, on the social media space. So if they are doing that, it means that the selection is not really, really organic. And that is why some of these housemates feel they are bigger than the show. Because what Nomi is performing in the house, she's the only person doing it. Other housemates are not doing it like that. That means, to my own understanding, it's as if Nomi has a huge hold on production. I don't want to, think otherwise. Because the vibe she's giving, as if she's untouchable. And guys, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but the way Nomi is doing, if Big Brother really wants to sanction her, he would have done it. And she was willing to leave through voluntary exit. Big Brother had to, compromise. He had to beg her practically to stay. And that was why he changed the punishment for Nomi and gave her another lighter punishment of writing in the notebook. But still, Nomi is still, relating with Big Brother as if maybe Big Brother is her mate or something. Guys, I don't really know what you think about that. Hi, Imam Romoke. Hi, Masi Kosi. Hi, welcome to the channel. Hi, welcome to the channel, guys. So I think Nomi is really a pain in Big Brother's behind this season. And I don't really want to, predict if Big Brother will take necessary actions, because the way I was believing in Big Brother and hyping him before, with what he did and how he relented on Nomi's punishment, practically begging her to stay when she wanted a voluntary exit, my mind is telling me that Big Brother will swallow so much insults from Nomi this season, and it's fine. If he loves it, I also love it for him. So like I was saying, Cassie was the person that was evicted tonight, and I also mentioned production evicted only one housemate. If you can see the what I'm showing you on my screen, Cassie was the person with the least votes, followed by Godessa and then Nomi. So Big Brother is saving Godessa because Godessa and Araga are giving the shippers the content they subscribe for. Throughout this week, they've been, hitting the sheets, regularly. Godessa and Araga, they've been, doing stuff. So I believe maybe Big Brother is enjoying that content so much, and he also wants the shippers that are voting them to enjoy more of that content. That is why Godessa is still in the house. Because I can see somebody here, Jillian, saying that I want Godessa out. Well, I also want Godessa out, but will Big Brother want her out? Because if Big Brother leaves, if Big Brother approves that Godessa should leave, then practically the show becomes very boring. Because guys, to be honest, guys, they have been really, really struggling this season with the show. The way Big Brother usually is before is not as it is this year. This year, I don't even know the kind of breeze that have blown into that house. Most of them asking for voluntary exit. It started with Bells, packing up her things that she wants to leave the house. Then Martin's also packing up his stuff. He wants to leave the house. What's her name again? Neche finally got through. She left the house. Tram was almost, packing his stuff to leave the house because he was telling Big Brother that he wants to leave, that he wants voluntary exit. So it's just as if these guys, they are not taking the show seriously this season. And well, I don't know. So guys, Cassie left the house. He was evicted tonight. The goodbye was very, very emotional. Nomi hugged him, other housemates hugged him, and like I said, Cassie is really liked in the house, so it was really emotional for him to leave. Now moving on, Ebuka decided to shake the Ricky stable. And he was asking Ricky, he was like, Ricky, what is going on between you and Shiba? And Shiba was like, her eyes was open. You think that's what you're doing, nobody is seeing you people, Abby? All right, so Ricky, he's a very direct person. Ricky said he likes Shiba, and but he himself has his own issues, and he believes because he is cocky and he is too direct, that is why he's not being successful with the ladies like that. For Shiba, he just wants to get to know Shiba, but he doesn't want to do too much because he knows that Shiba has a man outside of the house. But he, being Ricky, is not going to stop him to chase. He's down for whatever. If Shiba is willing to give in to him, then he's down for whatever. And I'm like, yeah, guys, Ricky's tank is full in that house. Ricky wants to hit something, and if you make yourself available for him, he's gonna hit you straight up. Remember, he chased what's her name again, Neche, until Neche gave him the boots. Neche was not interested. He moved on to Shiba. Shiba is playing hide and seek with him. Then I saw him hugging Godessa. I'm like, wow, he and Godessa too, they are having something. So Ricky is just trying to play his game. Anyone that click, anybody that fall into Ricky's trap, Ricky is going to hit. Now moving on, Ebuka, with his usual way of tensioning the housemates, he called Gerald, and what surprised me was that Gerald was almost leaving the house. I was like, they never tell you that you are evicted now. Can't you chill? Don't you want to chill? Take a chill pill. So Ebuka, after tensioning him, said, Gerald, you're safe, you can sit down. Gerald was very, very shocked, and he sat down. He thought he was going to be evicted. Ebuka also did the same thing for Tram, and he also told Tram that Tram is safe. He also did the same thing for Araga, and he told Araga, you are safe, sit down. I'm like, wow, what is really happening? Remember, last week that Cassie was only evicted, Araga would have gone if they had evicted 2 people. And now, this week, same thing is happening because his other partner, Godessa, would have gone if they had evicted 2 people. But, well, like I said, maybe the show organizers still want them in the show, and that's why they are still there. Now, Ebuka shook the bells and Yusuf sheep. These two people, they've been doing a lot. And for somebody, for bells who have been very, very agile, very, very daring, doing the cowgirl position, mounting Yusuf left, right, center, for her to start acting like all brand new, acting as if she's a novice, was shocking to me. It was like almost an insult to me. I was like, what is this girl trying to prove? You have done the most. We the viewers, we have seen you do the most, and now Ebuka is trying to ask you questions and you are chopping your mouth. You are being evasive. You're not confident. Is it that you are not happy or confident in what you have been doing beneath the sheets and even above the sheets and even on top of yourself? So Ebuka asked Bells that Yusuf have insisted that nothing has happened between the two of you, but he has heard Bells in different conversations with some people saying that she and Yusuf have done the do, and Bells was now chopping her mouth. I was like, waiting to do this one. What is going on here? You have been saying it. You've been telling people that you and Yusuf have finally, benched. So what's up with you? Then Bells was now chopping her mouth. Yusuf acting all macho and stuff, was like, Bells. Then he said, Ebuka, it has happened. I was like, what? So Yusuf just said it like, Ebuka, it has happened. And Ebuka was shocked. Everybody was shocked. The housemates, they were shocked. And I was like, wow. So you have finally accepted that you guys have been benching since. Remember I told you that it has been happening. Even when they said nothing happened, it's lie. They've been doing stuff in that house. And it was because Barry had caught Yusuf and Bells. That was why he didn't have the courage to deny in the presence of everybody in that house. So he had to just blot it out that they have finally, had sex. So he was still telling Bells, chill, baby, chill, Bells. I was like, hey, oh. So Yusuf, I don't know who shook his hand. And he was just acting as if it was a huge achievement for finally smashing Bells. Guys, the housemates were shocked. Like I said, Bells on her own part, she was very, very embarrassed, and she hid her face in her hands, hiding her face on the pillow, on the throw pillow. I was like, what is wrong with you? You have always been bold to do stuff with Yusuf in the house. Why don't you also be bold to talk about it? If you're bold to do stuff with him, then be bold to talk about what you do beneath the sheets. But Bells was just acting all brand new. I was just like, girl, you'll be fine. For Yusuf felt good, and he felt like a boss. He was even proud of the moment because he was shaking hands. I was like, now wow. So moving on to Kivo. Ebuka questioned Kivo. He was asking Kivo, how are you doing? Kivo said, I'm fine. Ebuka said, he's lying. You can't tell me that you are fine because throughout this week you have been crashing out. What is up with you and this Temi came issue? Then Kivo was like, well, he was just starting to get to know Temi Nkem, and he really liked her. So he was just trying to put himself in that headspace to get to know her. And he was disappointed when Temi Nkem told him that she had kissed Tram. And he was just disappointed that happened. And then Ebuka then asked Kivo that why were you feeling that way? Because Tram had told you that why didn't you have fun with Temi Nkem when it was your turn? You were being slow, you were taking your time. And Tram, that Tram is a naughty guy. As in, Tram is just giving this nonchalant attitude, I don't care attitude. And I think I enjoy it to some extent. So Tram was just laughing. I was like, this guy, you are an instigator. So Kivo replied. Kivo said he wanted to know Temi, and he was just disappointed that the kiss with Tram happened, and not once, not twice, it happened. And also, it was not his nature to be intimate with people before getting to know them, because he sees cuddling as intimate. So he cannot just be, all up in people's business like that, mixing salivas and mixing energies and all that, that he believed that everyone has energy, and if you're not really balanced, your energy can be mixed up with their own energy. He was just talking. I was like, okay, now what for you? Everybody was just laughing. Temi Ikem was laughing. I was like, so you're feeling like the boss, madam. They run this one, they run this one. After, you'll be going and be shouting that you want your Kivo back. You are jealous anytime you see him dancing with other girls in the club. You want your Kivo back. I'm like, this girl, you're crazy, because you don't know what you have. You threw it away for Tram that doesn't even care about you. Tram is just in there for the vibes. But you like that because apparently you like the bad boy type. And you have been doing stuff with Tram. Why don't you continue with him? Leave Kivo alone for Kivo to find himself. Guys, Kivo got drunk at the Saturday night pool party, Saturday night club party yesterday. And when he got into the house, he was just vomiting. I was like, wow. So Kivo is not much of a drinker, and he, like he said, he doesn't want to mix bad energies with people. So I don't know what the relationship with Tram and Temi Ikem would be with Kivo in the mix. I don't know what it will be like moving forward. Will Kivo move on and continue to play his game in the house, or will he try to patch up things with Temi Ikem? I don't really know, but I don't see it because Kivo presents himself as a very serious person. Moving on, let's talk about Ebuka's advice to this housemate, because guys, like I mentioned, these housemates have been saying quite a lot. Any small thing, any little difficulty, they want to ask for voluntary exit, they want to leave the house, they want to leave the show. For Tram, it happened, I think that was Friday, Saturday, where he was talking that he wants to leave the house, he wants to ask for a voluntary exit, and Shiba was crying. It took some housemates to kind of convince him, to still remain in the show. So I don't know what is really wrong with the housemates. Nomi also did the same thing. Bells, at the beginning of the show, she was tired. She said she wanted to ask for a voluntary exit. Martins too, same thing. So I don't know the kind of breeze that is blowing this housemate that they want to spoil Big Brother's show. We are already complaining that the show is not giving what it's supposed to give when you compare it with other seasons. And now, all of them, they are just leaving. They want to leave. Neche has finally left. You understand? So, guys, Ebuka just advised his housemate that he has been hearing them make comments that they don't want to be here anymore, especially when they are faced with difficulties, that they should remember what it took them to get there, to get into the show. That remember, they had a lot of people that wanted to be in the same position that they are trying and they want to throw away. So they should just enjoy their week and have fun. And I'm like, yeah, they should just enjoy the experience. What's so difficult in the house? I know that the emotions are usually very heightened in Big Brother's house, but come on, I don't think it's that much that will make them to be asking for voluntary exit left, right, center. It's just really crazy, guys. What do you think about all these that I've talked about? Did you see Cassie's eviction coming? And how do you think this coming week will be? Put down your thoughts, your opinion in the comment section. And this is where I will end this particular live stream. I hope you did enjoy yourself. Thank you all for joining my live stream. Until I see you again in another one, take care of yourself. And guys, bye for now. Bye, guys.